It might be quite difficult because there's a tendency to not want to talk about it, but I think it's really important to have honest conversations once we have a dementia diagnosis. This is a progressive disease. We know that it's going to get worse over time, and finding out what the person wants and what you want as a couple and what you want as a family is really important. What we don't want is we don't want to get to the later stages of dementia and then have to be second guessing what the person actually really would want us to do. And I also think it's really good at these times to allow people to talk about what might happen when the decisions that they make might have to change. So we hear quite a lot where people will say, Dad doesn't want to go into a care home, and that's fine. But then if situations change later on and the family can't manage, Mum can't manage at all, and Dad has to go into a care home, what we then don't want is for Mum to be left with guilt and the family to be left with guilt because they haven't done what Dad specifically asked of them. So I think good conversations, which is we will try our best, but we don't know how this is going to go. And I also know as well that most family members, if they know that the family are going to fall apart and crash and really struggle because of the decisions that they made earlier on, they would say within a heartbeat, put me in a care home. And so having those decisions earlier on can take away a lot of the guilt and stuff later on. So the criteria that I would use if I was looking at a care home is I would do my research, first of all, online. I would have a look at the CQC reports and have a read up as to see what's being written about the place. And then what I would do is I would go and visit. Now, I think you can learn a lot within the first sort of couple of minutes of actually being in a care home. And it's like everywhere else, you know, how are you greeted at the door? How easy is it to get in? Are people friendly and kind? Is there a nice vibe as soon as you come in there? Does the space seem quite open and welcoming? And how are you treated when you come through the door? Are people wanting to help as soon as you come through the door? How do the staff look? Do they look calm and efficient and happy? You know, are they going about their business but not in a sort of a panicked, manic way? And as you move through the space as well, have a look at kind of the residents, see how the spaces are laid out. So are there different spaces for when people want to do activities as to when people want to just hang out and chill out and relax? Remember the circadian up and down rhythm that we mentioned? Is there access to the outdoor space? And can people get out there when they want to safely? So it's a good feeling, I would say, choosing a care home. And you might need to look around quite a lot, but I would say go with the one that gives you the good feeling.